Hi there. Today we're going to look at this piece, the minimalist piece, Gymnopedie by Eric Satie. This is a French piece, a French composer, Eric Satie, and this piece was written in 1888, and then there was the three of them. The second one was published in 1895, much later than this, and there's a third one as well that came after that. So Gymnopedie is actually a piece for people who are very athletic, like people who have athletic skills, and especially through war dancing. And then that's what they have this Greek word. The word come from Greece origin. This key is in D major, and then of course you travel through to D Dorian mode, and then we have E minor, and then you coming back to D minor as well at the end. So it was used a lot in different movies and dances, and in different documentaries and all different kinds of media. Was arranged in orchestral as well. I'm sure Debussy arranged it as well orchestrally. But originally it's actually just for piano. It's minimalist because you use very few notes. And that's why it's very meditative in its sense, very calm, and it's very famous. People like to hear this piece because it keeps repeating in a very calm manner. So the way you practice this is to play very slowly and very sweetly. And the reason why I chose this is actually we want to start the concert in this way, in a very peaceful and calm manner. And then we slowly build up the momentum into a very huge climax at the end, where we finish with our traditional piece, which is the Saber Dance by Khachaturian. But we start off with a very calm start to the whole concert. Right, so sadly or slowly, you have this idea. 2, 3, 1, and then the pedal is 1 above. So you can practice this first, and then you can hear the harmony. So you have that one, and all the Gymnopedies are like that, with the same harmonies that travel through, and this bass line that's repeated, like an ostinato figure. 2, 3, 1, 2. And that's why it's like dance like, because it's in triple time. So most people will use it in dance, in ballet. 1, and then put together. Make as legato as you can, and now play the F sharp there, and then loudly change pedal, hold the F sharp, play the chord, loudly hold the F sharp, tie, and then play the B minor chord, and then back again, F sharp minor chord. And now use left pedal, PP again, very soft. And then we travel into E minor. So you can hear the minimalistic kind of playing, and then it's repeated the first phrase. What you need to do is always lay out the sound in a pianissimo, use left pedal, and then the loud passage play stronger. Watch the ties at bar 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you always ties on F sharp. And then think of the chords playing softer, so you balance the two. Top note comes up. Crescendo into the A there, and then away. The chords must be placed together, so using your arm weight to push it down, fingers very firm. Each time you play those chords, so you won't play it as a spread. You play them as together. And then when you have this part where your right hand going to play the F sharp and A, your left hand going to play the chords. Otherwise, it won't be big enough to play all those. And then the pedal will help you stretch the legato. So the pedal will help you join the harmonies. That's how it works. We go to E minor at bar 19, 19, 20, and then play A again, E again. Each time one bar, you change one pedal. So the E should be held across, like that, and then hold it. And then F natural. Now we go D, Dorian mode. So here you got C, E, A, and D at the bottom. can't reach it, just leave out the notes, but no spreading. We don't want to have the spread. We want to have this calm chord feeling, more stately feel. Alright, so try to avoid spreads there. Dorian mode, let's explain that. So that's Dorian mode. That means it's like a D minor, but we have a raised 6. Okay, but if you raise 6 and 7, it becomes a D melodic minor. But because you have the raised 6 and then flatten 7, and then it's called Dorian mode. So Dorian mode is from D to D, and these modes are used during the Renaissance period, in the early stage of having classical music. This, or before really classical music came into the time of musical history, we use modes. You have Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, mixed Lydian, natural minor mode. So we have all these modes that's used, and therefore the modes are different from scales. The scales have 2 tones, 1 semitone, and then 3 tones, 1 semitone. That's from your major scale, and then you got minor scales as well with the same pattern, with second and third as a semitone, and then 7 and 8 as a semitone. But modes are different. The Dorian mode is tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, tone. And that's where you get a mode. So in this case, the D Dorian mode, you got D to D without any black keys. And that's what's happening in this middle section. So one more time for you at 23 or 22. Stretch out your notes. If you can't stretch the left hand chords, leave out the notes. And then we move up. Stronger and then drop. And then we have the G here onto the bracket 1 bar 22. F sharp. The right hand sing all the time. No matter how soft it still sings. And then back to D minor. Here we go D major. So we have this part here, bar 32 again, figure 1. We'll be playing the repeats, alright, at a concert. So you got F sharp coming in. Again, the chords are played by the left hand, while the right hand plays the melody. So like a D minor, but going to D major and softly. And then we repeat the front. Use your arm and sink into the notes. Legato touch on your left hand, and use 1 pedal per bar. 1. Left pedal. F sharp and then loud. Tie the F sharp, but play the chord with the F sharp. Change pedal. And then left pedal again. So left pedal up at the forte, left pedal down again at the pianissimo. Dorian mode together, there, together first beat, very stately. Stately, crescendo, always crescendo and then decrescendo. Remember it's C, E, A and D, and then the next chord resolve. C, F, sharp, A and D. So look out for that. Bar 25 is D bass, C, E, A and D. But bar 26 is D at the bass, C, F sharp, A and D. approximately at bar 31. And then we move on to bracket 2 now. D minor. And soft now. Change pedal. And then we end in D minor. So in our concert, we're playing only number 1. Alright? So in bracket 1, you end in D major, but in bracket 2, we end back in D minor. And that's how we perceive and perform this Gymnopedie number 1 by Eric Satie. So your practice should be hands together, as the chords are not too difficult. If you find it difficult, then you go separate hands and practice the chords. But right hand needs to use your arm and play legato touch with all the notes, very stately, evenly. We have 20 pianos, we need to play everything together stately in time. So very slowly, make sure everything is together and balance out with the right hand melody stronger, the chords and the bass softer. Use the pedal adequately throughout. Explore where you're going to use the left pedal. Basically, it's at the pianissimo part. You're going to use left pedal, and then the rest you can just lift off. At piano part, you can lift off. Forte part, you can lift off. But pianissimo, you use the left pedal. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this Gymnopedie, which is a very lovely meditative work. And just practice it, enjoy it, and then we hope to have fun when we learn this together at the piano festival.